Okay, so here's my anal setup for Beanie's medications. So I have all his syringes here, his little cup to hold it there. I'm gonna start off with omeprazole. Omeprazole because he has a history of a very sensitive stomach where he's prone to getting pancreatitis, and he does have chronic pancreatitis, so he needs to be on this like for the rest of his life. So I'm just gonna pull it up. He gets 0.25 mils, and it's here with the syringe that MixLab provides for you. And you put it in the bottle like so. Make sure you shake well like I did just now. And when I pull back, you see that little air bubble here? I push it back into the bottle to get rid of the air bubble. And then I pull back to the 0.25 or the red mark line. And turn it right side up. And that's medication number 1. Medication number 2 will be his theophylline because he developed lower airway disease. So this is a bronchodilator, the theophylline, so it'll help him to breathe much more comfortably. He also gets 0.25 mils of this medication. Insert the syringe, turn it upside down, air bubble, push it back in, pull back to 0.25 mils or the mark line if it's still on there, because with me the sticker falls off sometimes, but you just have to know which mark is the appropriate one for the correct dose. And also for his lower airway disease, he's gonna get 2 puffs of Flovent, and this is a AeroDawg is what this canister is called, this chamber. It's to easily administer the inhalant, the aerosol to him. So this part goes over his muzzle, and I'll have to remove this cap and insert it here like so. And one thing to definitely make sure of is that this line here is aligned with this part here, because when you give the puff, the 2 puffs, there's going to be a flap inside of this part of the chamber to let you know if he's actually inhaling the medication or not. So I usually do it when the flap goes up and down for like 7 to 10 times, and knowing that he's taking a good breath and breathing it in appropriately. But I'll show you how I give that. So that's what, number 3. Medication number 4, his sildenafil. He recently developed pulmonary hypertension. So sildenafil, yes, I know it's Viagra. It works very well for dogs with pulmonary hypertension. So he also gets 0.25 mils of this. Don't mind the freaking fireworks outside. So pull back to the, get rid of the air bubble, pull back to your mark line, 0.25. And that's medication number 4. Oh no, 4. And last one for the night. These are not all his medications, by the way, I know. There's other medications, I give it to him in the morning. These medications, I give it to him in the morning as well. But his other medications, I give him in the afternoon. I try to break it up, not to make him have so many meds all at once. So he's on prednisone because he has the pulmonary hypertension, and this will control all the inflammation in his chest. And this dose is not 0.25. We actually titrated down the dose. This dose he'll be on for a long time, so I'm only gonna pull up what his actual dose is, which is a little below the 0.25. I won't get into all that detail, but that's his steroid, the prednisone. And voila, now we go to the dog.